I'm Courtney Bird, and for 30 years I was the director of the Cape Cod Marathon. The race started in '78 out at Otis Air Force Base, 4 loops around abandoned barracks, and for 6 years the race was held there.
I believe there were 300 runners in the first race, more or less. Entry fee was $3. $3.
In 1984, the race was moved into the town of Falmouth, and we set up the current course, of which this is the final year of it this year.
Starts on Main Street, it goes down to the water, goes east up Davisville, around up Thomas Landers Road, down 28A through Sippawisset into Woods Hole, and then back along Surf Drive and back up into town for 26.2.
The course was laid out by the president of the club at the time, was Kit Wise, who was an local architect. And even though it was a very scenic course, it was very demanding. Well, the numbers that we had the first year when we moved it in 1984 went from about 180 runners, that was the last year at Otis, to over 750. And then the sport of running in the late 90s, the sport of running began to change, and at the same time, our numbers went up. And so throughout the first 10 years of this century, from 2000 to 2010, 2012, the race regularly sold out, and at 1,200 runners, and we even had a waiting list. The new course, as I say, will be a lot more manageable. It'll be safer. I think it'll be more relay friendly, and so I'm hopeful that this new course will be a real home run.
This is my first year directing the Cape Cod Marathon. This is the first year of directing any race. I have a background in marathoning. I've run 35 marathons, and my corporate background was in IT as a project manager. So I approach this as just another project management task.
The Cape Cod Marathon, it enjoys and has enjoyed the support of the town. Not only DPW, but the police have been fantastic. The town administration has been fantastic.
The police, every year, they have about 30, 35 police officers on the race course that are keeping it safe for the runners.
If you can't enjoy the support of the community, then you shouldn't be putting it on. And because of that, we're fortunate, and I think that's why the race has done as well as it has.
So I love marathons. I know what works in a marathon, I know what doesn't work, and I brought that experience to this race. And then with my background as a project manager, the two blend together very well to run this race.
I think that event would not happen without the 700, 800 volunteers who give of their time. And that's what makes it a community event. And so I'm very pleased about that. And I thank the town, I thank the volunteers, and I wish Jack Afarian a great deal of success.